my name is Zach Nelson with Audiate Studios, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create an ARP from scratch in Sylenth1 today. Obviously, I'm using Studio 1, but the method is going to be the same no matter what DAW you're on. So let's go here and open up a project. I've been working on this project specifically using it for a preset pack that we're creating right now. So I've just been using this little beat to kind of test out all the sounds, and this is actually going to be one of the sounds we're going to release, but I'm going to teach you guys how to make it as well right now. So this is the sound. And then here it is all together with everything else in there. Alright, so there's that. Now let's figure out how we're going to get from the initial preset to what we have here. Alright, so I'm going to open a new instance of Sylenth. It's going to bring up their factory pack right here. You can go to preset and just clear the initial preset right here, but that's only going to change this first one. So to avoid confusion on going through other sounds and stuff, I personally like to just clear the bank. Gets rid of everything in there, and I don't have to worry about any other sounds accidentally skipping over or anything like that, confusing myself. And now that sound is just two saw waves, one on oscillator A, one on oscillator B, and they're both pitched down one octave. The first saw has 8 voices, and I believe the second saw has 6. So I'm pitch down. We're gonna turn the retrig. We're gonna turn the retrig off of this one. We're gonna detune it to 4, and you can see the amount right here in the corner whenever you run over the parameter. So phase, detune, stereo, whatever, it'll give you all an amount. Detune down to 4. We're gonna leave this one alone on the detuning, but we're gonna turn the retrig off as well on this oscillator. Now both of them are gonna get low pass cutoffs. Turn up the drive a bit. Cut off. The cutoff and drive are going to be at about 3.5 for both oscillator B and oscillator A. So I'll turn that up a little bit, turn it down. Now let's work on the amp envelope A. So we're going to turn the sustain down to about 2. Release is going to stay at 0, but the attack and decay are both going to go up to about 5.5. For oscillator B, we're going to go up to about 1 on the attack, and about 4.5 on the decay, about 1.5 on the sustain, and about 3.5 on the release. We'll just see about there. Now the filter cutoff is going to come down to about 3.5. The resonance we're going to put up about 1/2, and we're going to turn the warm drive on, and then we're going to move to mod envelope 1. For this, we're going to put the attack up to about 1.5, the decay up to about 4, drop the sustain down to about 1.5, and going to leave the release where we are. Now we're going to put on a cutoff A and B, turn that up a little bit. Go up a little bit more to about 6. Now it's starting to sound something like this. I have no ARP yet, but it is getting there. Now we're going to move to the LFO1, put a rate at about 1/4. The gain's going to go about 5, 5.5. Offset's going to stay where it's at. We're going to put another cutoff A and B on here, and then this is going to go to about 4. Next, we're going to go to the miscellaneous section, throw on an aftertouch for cutoff A only, going up to about 7. Okay. Next, we're going to move to the effects section and put on the arpeggiator. I'm going to change the mode to step, velocity to step and key. Octave's going to stay at 1, put the wrap up to about 16. Actually, not to about 16, all the way to 16. Time, swing, and gate are all going to stay the same. Then we're going to put a hold on every other note on both pages except for the last one. Not on the last one. Transpose is going to go up 3 here, up 5 here, up 7 here, and up 3 here. For the next page, oh wait, that was page 2. Oh, that's supposed to be page 1, my bad. I guess I gotta just put it to where page 2 is supposed to be, but apparently I wanted to do it the longer way right now. Alright, page 2, it's gonna be 5, 3, 10, and 3. Wait. Okay, no, that's right. Alright, 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 3, 10, 3. Now, for the velocity, I dropped all of the ones with a hold on them down to 69. Come on. Yes, 69 is a great number. Page 2. It's already there. Okay. This is confusing me. I swear. That I just... Okay. It's weird. Thought I did it on page 1 and went to page 2 and it was already done. And then I went back to page 1 and it wasn't done. Who knows what's going on here? Maybe I'm just tripping. Next, we're going to add a phaser. We're going to turn the LFO rate and gain all the way down. Feedback is going to go up to about 50%, but the dry and wet is going to come down to 30. Everything else should stay the same. Next, we're going to throw on the EQ. We're going to turn the bass frequency down. Or actually, we don't need the bass frequency down. We can turn that up, actually, because we don't need all that. And turn the treble up to about 9.75, and then the treble frequency down to about there, two notches, 2322.33 hertz. And it's going to stay on one pole. Next, we're going to throw on the reverb. And we're going to go turn the pre-delay down to about 40 milliseconds. Put the dampen all the way up. Size is going to go down to about 5. Width is going to come back down to about 50%. And the dryness is going to be at about 30. 100%. Now, next we're going to move to compression. The ratio is going to go down a little bit, about 1.65. Threshold is going to go up to about 19.5. The attack, we're going to throw that up to about 120. And then the release is going to go to about 275 milliseconds. Now all we gotta do is the mix B and mix A, mix B main volume on the mixer. And all we're gonna do for that is to raise mix A up about a half, as well as mix B, and then main volume is gonna go about 8.5. Then our sound should be completed. Let's test it compared to the other one. Sounds the same to me. Now obviously you guys are going to want to expand on this and modify it, create your own arps from this sound, but here's how I made that. Now overall, just to give kind of a recap, you've got 2 saw waves, one on each oscillator, both of them low cutoff filter, and then dropping the filter control down a little bit, putting a cutoff AB on the mod envelope as well as the LFO1, and then an aftertouch on cutoff A for the miscellaneous. Got some phaser, EQ, reverb, and compression, as well as the ARP, and modify it to your liking from there. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful on how to use Sylenth to create ARPs.